up and welcome to my channel. I'm talking about unotaku stuff. Today I'm going to speak about the phenomenon called Sakura from Naruto. Yes. I really don't know why I'm just going to talk to her. I feel that I have the need to defend her at least at some point, because in 2020 in quarantine I realized that a lot of people hated her. I mean, it's logical to hate such a useless character, but I did not think that you would actually hate a character at such an extent. I am 100% sure that there are other characters that are worth hating much more than her, because now they call her Trust. And honestly, the more I saw those comments and the more I watched those memes, I did not find them funny any longer, because I was like, okay, Sakura was indeed the most useless girl in Naruto, but really, does she deserve such much hating as we actually give her the credit for? And that's what I'm trying to do in this video, trying to explain, at least at some point, why Sakura is hated so much. I will have to say also here too that I'm not a big fan of Sakura. I also don't like her uselessness. She could do so much more in this anime, but she decided to be useless. I mean, she's Kishimoto's art and creation, so I will have nothing to say in this. Let's just get into the video. The first reason that most of the people hated Sakura was how she treated Naruto at the beginning. I actually have two theories about why she treated Naruto like that and why we also felt the hate for her too. The first one is that everyone in the village thinks of Naruto as a monster, right? Every single one of them thinks of Naruto as a monster. There are a few exceptions that we all are aware of, but the rest of the village just thinks that Naruto is a monster because of the destruction that the Nine-Tail brought 12 or 10 years ago. I do not remember the exact age. So now that we have all the adults thinking that Naruto is a monster and someone that you do not have to actually pay attention, what do you think that Sakura's parents told her? In normal circumstances, you would actually think that a parent will try to protect their child. So in my opinion, Sakura's parents really told her, do not go near him. He's a monster. Do not pay attention to him. Do not do anything near that creature. He's a monster. He is going to make you in danger and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons that I'm like, okay, I would understand, because a lot of parents try to protect their children from something that they feel that it is dangerous. No one said that Naruto, a child, is dangerous, but for the adults, he is a dangerous monster. And that's why I think that Sakura's parents may told her, be a bitch to him, do not go near him, don't be friendly with him. And actually, that's a reason that I can understand. The second theory that I have for why Sakura treated Naruto like a piece of trash was simply because Naruto was not the best student in the Ninja Academy. He had to retake the ninja test for him to become a genin 3 times, making him the worst student the Ninja Academy had ever seen, right? And honestly, let's be clear to ourselves. We also saw that child that had bad grades and we did not look at them with a good eye. I even did that too. And other people did that to me too, because I was not the best student, but I wasn't the worst one. I was a mediocre student. And I feel the gaze of, that they are like superior to you and you are like, I'm inferior to you. I'm not inferior to you. But in our case, Sakura was honestly one of the best, not the top, but she was one of the good students of the Ninja Academy and she had good grades. So a girl like that, who has seems superiority complex, with Naruto, who honestly is not the best student in Ninja Academy, had also stayed in 3 times in the same class, and honestly, he's a master of, Konoha village. So that girl definitely treated him like that, and she was like, I do not give a damn about you, and I really do not care about you or your existence, which was very annoying, honestly. But those are the 2 reasons that I can say and name on why she did it. The second reason, not my favorite, because if you actually do that to people, you have inferiority complex and problem. You want to feel superior to the other people because you know that you are not superior to them. But the first reason was more understandable because every parent will try to protect their children. The second reason a lot of us hate Sakura is because of her feelings towards Sasuke. This is a rather annoying thing because I saw a Sakura fangirling over a main thingy, you know, the thing that the all girls are going to sit for. She was going along with the sheep. She followed the sheep and she liked Sasuke. Not really clearly why a 13-year-old child will say I love to someone, because I think that at that age you do not feel love. You feel something like admiration, yes, but love, no. So we have Sakura along with the whole female herd of sheeps, you know, liking Sasuke, which was already annoying as the thought of it. The aged child that has the whole harem, you know, behind him, and he really does not do anything. He talks back and he has all the girls. Sakura liked that thing, Sasuke, and she did not even give a damn about Naruto's feelings. We know about Naruto's feelings from the first time that we are introduced. We know that Naruto has feelings for Sakura. Sakura is literally that one person in my life that I always liked, but they never looked at me because I was not meant for them and I was not good for them. Yeah, that was one of the reasons and personal reasons I did not like. Not only she did not care about Naruto's emotion, she had the guts to hurt him every single moment and always saw her love and affection for Sasuke, but really giving no damn about Naruto, even though in the whole series Naruto is mostly the one that saves her ass while she is still crying for Sasuke. Yeah. But I have to say that, yes, her affection towards Sasuke was one of the most annoying things, and the way she stunned Naruto for that was one of the most annoying things. The way she said, no, you're not for me, Sasuke is only the one true love of my life. I will have to be honest with you guys. The way she liked Sasuke, at the point of actually waiting for him for so many years, yeah, I will have to say that her love for Sasuke may have not been true at the beginning, but it continued to grow true and passionate. Honestly, you would like to have a girl like Sakura. She waited for Sasuke. He became a freaking criminal, destroyed the half of the village, came back. For how many years? 10 years? How long was he away from the village? I think it was around 10 years or 7. 7 years he had left the village. Sakura would definitely go, continue her life. But she just remained loyal to Sasuke. We have to give her that she was at least loyal to him. Honestly, what can you say? A loyal person, but an annoying person at the same time. The third thing that I'm going to actually say is her choices when she was doing stuff. I know that actually that affects Kishimoto sensei as well, but I will speak about Sakura as a character in an anime without thinking much of Kishimoto. Her choices. I think that a girl like Sakura, who had perfect control of her chakra, had good grades, could actually go far. Would you think so? Yes, she is not from any clan, not an infamous bloodline. She has no real special talent, just being pink and useless most of the time. But she had perfect control over her chakra, and she was a very good student at the Ninja Academy. For me, she could do so much more. Her choices whenever she tried to do things were so not enough for me. I remember that she was always trying to find superior to Naruto and to always being the cute girl in front of Sasuke, which annoyed me. Tree climbing training with Kakashi, we saw her being able to climb the trees without, bothering a second time, meaning she had perfect control and she knew what she was doing. Having perfect control is very nice. She could definitely make the correct choices in many other things. For example, when Sasuke and Naruto fought off in that rooftop of the hospital rooftop, I think it was, She, without even thinking about, I can do something better than just get between them and getting ready to be hit off. You have Chidori and you have Rasengan. Those two things, and you are telling girl that you are going to go between those boys and they are going to stop you because what? You are a girl? No. I think that she could do so much more, but her choices is what made her the most useless character in this one. As a member of the main trio, the protagonist, I expected more of her, and honestly, 10-10 for me actually had more correct choices in her lifeline and storyline than Sakura did. If she just changed her choices and made the correct ones, I would definitely be okay with that. Fourth, I'm going to mention her sudden strength boost. Honestly, it's one of those things that I did not like because for me, Sakura at that point was literally the definition of useless, annoying, powerless, right? And then we have Naruto Shippuden episode 26, her defeating Sasori of the Sun, the puppeteer of Akatsuki. And you're like, was Sasori that weak? Or I just did not see that coming from Sakura? Definitely, I think it was the second. I did not see how and why Sakura would be able to be so strong in order to defeat Sasori. What happened? Why did I not see the reasons she got stronger? Like in Naruto and Sasuke, we see their strength boost in the entire series. Even though it's a slight glimpse of their strength, we see them leveling up. But in Sakura cases, we did not see her leveling up at all. Yes, I saw that she was taken care by, our Lady Tsunade, but that does not mean that I will actually understand her strength boost. Yes, Lady Tsunade was the strongest female in this series, and yes, I would say that she indeed had an amazing supernatural strength and intelligence in medical and everything else, but are you telling me that because she took care of Sakura, Sakura just somehow affected her by her? Honestly, no. I did not like that. If they saw me at least some glimpse of her strength in Naruto and how she was leveling up also from Naruto, not immediately in Naruto Shippuden suddenly Sakura has immense and supernatural strength and she can actually be a little bit useful, I could not accept it. For 200 episodes, Sakura was useless, and suddenly in Naruto Shippuden, she somehow gained strength. I could not understand it. I wanted to like her at that point. I also said, okay, congratulations, defeat Sasori. But it was the funniest thing because I was looking at that, I was like, should I believe that she indeed defeated Sasori? Honestly, I was watching it, I was reading it, and I was like, someone else will come and kill Sasori. That was all in my mind. Someone else will come and kill Sasori. But no, she defeated him, which was very weird for me. And even though this was supposed to be her grand entrance to the strong realm, I could not really feel that because after her defeating Sasori, she returned to being the useless Sakura that we were known of. And honestly, if you are going to show us a strength development, at least show it to us from the beginning of the series and not in Naruto Shippuden. The fifth reason that most of the people hate Sakura is also one of the reasons that I hate Sakura too. And you will remember episode 206 of Naruto Shippuden, right? Where Sakura said to Naruto that she loves him. That episode? That poor excuse of an episode, that poor excuse of a line. Girl, we clearly know that you still have attachment to Sasuke. We still know that you love Sasuke. And you dare say to Naruto, our homeboy, that you have feelings for him. No, I do not accept it. I really do not accept it. Yes, I can understand that you did it in order for Naruto to stop chasing after Sasuke, but do not lie about your freaking emotions, and definitely don't lie to someone that has already emotions to you and has shown it so many times. Do not do that. Yes, you wanted Naruto to stop chasing after Sasuke, but you also wanted to forget about Sasuke and move on. But by using Naruto, no, I don't like it, girl. I do not. You did not even show a glimpse of light in Naruto from the rest of the series, and suddenly in episode 206, you are saying to Naruto that you love him? Girl, not only you are lying to Naruto, you are also lying to yourself. That's not a good thing. Do not lie about your feelings. That's the worst thing that you could possibly ever do, and especially to someone that loves you. You not only did you hurt yourself by saying those words of Naruto, I love you, you also had Naruto, because Naruto has genuine feelings for you. And you, by saying that phrase, you literally just mock him by calling and saying that you love Naruto. You don't love Naruto. Do not lie to yourselves. Do not lie to Naruto. Naruto really cries and wants for love, and you, by faking those words, really hurt Naruto. And yes, that's mostly one of the reasons that I really hated and hate continue sometimes Sakura. She lied to Naruto. I mean, girl, yes, I can understand from where you are going. You want to forget Sasuke and you also want Naruto to stop chasing after Sasuke, but you can find other reasons. Do not lie, and especially about feelings of love. Those are the most dangerous feelings that you can play with. Do not do that. Do not hurt people because you are selfish and you want Naruto to stay by your side because you are afraid of staying alone. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not good. It's definitely not a good thing. Don't do that. In total, those were the reasons that I hated Sakura and think of her as a useless character. But honestly, even though I hated her, I mean, I do not hate her to such extent that I hate other people. There are other anime characters worth hating more than her. She's just a useless character that we honestly see a lot of female useless character in shonen anime, and I have meant to actually speak of. At the beginning, of course. Okay, yes, we see Lucy. Lucy at the beginning of Fairy Tail, she was indeed very useless, but later, at the latest episode, she actually became very useful and I really loved her. Lucy did not really give me any reason to hate her or anything. She was just a fun character for fan service most of the time, and yes, she was useless at the beginning, but lately she had strength. Urahime, the Hime from Bleach, the same at the beginning, was completely useless. Some of the choices she also made me like, are you really doing that? And at the end, she did not get the strength boost that I wanted, but she was presentable, at least, I think. And later we have Nami. At the beginning, Nami was indeed useless as Usopp, but then she gained strength from the cloud. You know, when she went to the cloud, then she was able to control the weather. She gained strength and now she's able to work with the team. But Sakura was a completely different thing. She was useless, remained useless, sudden strength boost, but still did not correct her strength uses and her choices in that matter. Even though that we all hate Sakura and we think of her as a useless character, she was indeed a useless character, we also have to give her some credit for. Sakura was in love with Sasuke for 7 years. She waited for Sasuke to come back and she even got pregnant with his child. And not only that, but Sakura is a lone mother working at the medical department raising a daughter. In Boruto, we actually see a glimpse of Sakura. We are not used to it. Still a useless and annoying character, but at least she has also her problems. We see her a character that actually tries to fight those problems off. A lone mother raising a daughter that thinks that she is adopted. As much as we actually hate and dislike Sakura, I will have to say that for a lone mother, she actually does a pretty good job raising Sarada, and yes, Sarada does not know that she is Nichiha and she had that power, but can you really blame Sakura for that? Sasuke is never at home, so who is at fault here? Seriously, Sakura just doing her best to try to raise a healthy daughter, and Sasuke is just away trying to not feel guilty that he almost destroyed the village. Yes, he's a medical ninja, but what can we do? Even medical is needed, so I really don't like her as a character, but sometimes I just have to give her the credits that she is not getting, and surely does deserve those credits. She is a lone mother, she's trying her best. We at least should give her that. And this was the end of today's video for Sakura. Those were actually my personal reasons for hating her. I do not know if you actually felt that there are more reasons. 100% there are more reasons. And I do not know if you actually felt that those reasons are actually logical. To me, it seemed logical and normal to think of those reasons to hate Sakura because... yeah, see, if she did not do those stuff, maybe I would like her more, probably. If you like this video, please subscribe and put a like. I do other stuff and it will mean the world to me if you go check them out. And hopefully guys, I will see you next time. Bye!